She was laughing, not at something he said, not because he was funny. She was laughing because something inside her had shifted, something she couldn't explain, something she didn't consciously choose. Kai hadn't done anything special that night. He didn't buy her anything. He didn't overcompliment her. He didn't confess his feelings. He simply sat there, calm, complete in the silence. And she couldn't stop looking at him. This isn't a story. This is what happens when a man touches something deep in a woman's unconscious. A switch she doesn't even know exists. And today, I'm going to explain that system, but in a slightly different way. Because I used to get it wrong. I was the man who did too much. Too many texts. Too many explanations. Too much availability. I thought effort equals attraction. But one night she said something that hit me hard. "You're trying too hard, and it feels heavy." Those words were a mirror. The problem wasn't what I said. The problem was the energy I carried. So I started observing people, behavior, quiet men. And I realized attraction moves on 3 different principles. Principle 1, the inner center. This isn't confidence, it's centeredness. When a man doesn't need to prove himself, he naturally takes up space. He walks into a room and the atmosphere doesn't change, but attention shifts. He doesn't react quickly. He doesn't rush. He sets his own pace. A woman feels something subtle around a man like this, because he is not emotionally unstable. He is not seeking approval. He owns himself. Principle 2, the unfinished impression. Most men give everything immediately. Their story, their dreams, their time, their full attention. And when everything is exposed, curiosity dies. But when a man reveals himself in layers, when he doesn't answer every question completely, when he leaves a conversation at its peak, a small gap remains. It's not frustration. It's a soft ache. She goes home thinking, why was he like that? What was he really thinking? And that thought grows attraction. Principle 3, the standard wall. This is not about being hard to get. It's about being valuable. When a man is the center of his own life, and everything else moves around that, he stops being cheap. He doesn't attend every invitation. He doesn't bend for every mood. He doesn't panic at silence. He shows interest, but not need. He can calmly say, I like you, but my priorities are clear. And that changes everything. Because people value what isn't easily obtained. When these 3 things combine, inner-centeredness, an unfinished impression, and strong personal standards, you don't chase, you stay on her mind. But here's something you might not like. None of this is a technique. If you're empty inside, this becomes performance. And performance doesn't last. Real power comes from actually being busy with your own life. Actually knowing your value. Actually being prepared to lose her without losing yourself. And the truth is, if your only goal is to secure her at any cost, you're not ready yet. Attraction is born the moment you develop a little detachment. Not coldness, not manipulation. Just the quiet understanding, I am complete, whether you stay or not. And once you reach that state, you don't have to try. People feel it.